Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, ascending initiates of our pure land of awakened Buddhas. Welcome to the magical, mystical month of April. As Mercury moves into retrograde today, the cosmos is asking us to slow down, take it easy, and relax into the energies of the eclipse corridor. This is a time for self-care and for nurturing your body, mind, and spirit with positive thoughts, feelings, and emotions. As many people in the world celebrate Fool's Day on the 1st of April, we will take a look at the Fool card and the major arcana of the tarot deck. The Fool is generally labeled either as 0 or 22, 0 the beginning or first, or 22 the last. It may be considered the beginning and the end. The Fool's journey is a journey of innocence or an open mind. In Zen, we have a saying from Shunryo Suzuki, Zen mind, beginner's mind. The mind of enlightenment or meditation is the open, clear, and free mind, unbiased and free of programmed filters. This is the mind or awareness of direct experience or satori. The Fools can also be considered the trump card because it is the wild card, the unpredictability and power of the great mystery. We may also say crazy wisdom, a balance between the mundane and the spiritual. The simple, direct experience of pure awareness, of the mind, of freedom. In the Buddhist philosophy, we have a saying, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. This may be interpreted that even after enlightenment, we still must do the mundane day-to-day activities, simply meaning after enlightenment, our daily actions are practiced in a more present or awake state of consciousness. The awakened mind is being fully present, awake, and aware in this now. It is the innocence of the original self that is unburdened and free from any hindrance that arises from the emptiness. The empty mind is the mirror that reflects itself perfectly. We call Buddha mind clear, pure, and pristine. Any hindrance, block, or conflict is part of the illusion we call Maya. We are free from all external and internal conflicts in this now moment, this timelessness of eternity. We let go of all disturbances and all interference, as we resolve all things perfectly in the unborn eternal mind of Buddha. In this pure infinite presence, we greet you now. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our Sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a very powerful decree of the Golden Lightning. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. We are moving at warp speed, next level quantum consciousness, expanding, opening the gates. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Mary Costello. The unified central sun will create explosions of world-changing light. This expansion of the unified light source heals everything. The beginning of worlds, fusion of creation forces, magnetic and electric, ordered power, two become one in our central sun, golden child inner birth. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Today's oracle, unexpected shifts, openings, turnarounds, or conversations could happen. Let it be. Find your breath. All is well. The eclipse corridor shakes and moves, but the dust will not settle before the end of May. Be patient with yourself as you keep walking on your own line. Trust. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay, from Numbers by Shay Numerology. 4124. Think of April's numbers as the grain of sand in the oyster, irritating and stimulating you to make something beautiful that you can show off to the world. You and your endeavors are in the spotlight this month, and how you feel about yourself and your potential and how you express that is vital to how high you can fly this year. Your attitude is crucial this month, as is your demeanor toward others. You'll either have them actively for you or against you, depending on how you make them feel about you and, more importantly, themselves. Your right action today is to claim your power to succeed. And today, from Divine Brol Thor and Sis Star of the Light, Shri and Kara. April Ascension, resolving density with destiny. Your life experience may be different than what the mind of density wants, because it is your destiny. April is the experience of the resurrection. What is time out of time? What is spiritual generosity? How this specific April Mercury retrograde is here to rebirth, reawaken, renew, recommit, realize your divine mastery presence, informed ascension awareness. From ShriandKara.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, we have moved from Piscean waters to fiery Aries, working now on our first chakra and our brain complex, as Aries invites us to work with this new season. There are important glands we need to continue reconnecting if we are willing to open ourselves to divine communication. My guides invite us to focus this month on the continuation of what we previously started in March, the conscious reconnection of our brain glands, moving from the thymus to the thalamus and the hypothalamus, both ruled too by Aries. Our brain, as you know, is a cosmic door to receive divine intelligence. For many are the bones, glands, and parts of our brain that help us decode what we integrate from the God worlds. However, first we need to be grounded so the life force can too enter from our first channel and be directed to the rest of our body. Aries provides us with the opportunity to empower and free ourselves from the many physical and mental cages that have enslaved us for many years. This is a season for us to work with transmutation and purification, removing what no longer serves to regain the purity of our unique divine heritage and personal mission. Our first chakra needs to be healed and grounded if we are willing to start realigning with our divine selves. Otherwise, this inner reconnection task will not be possible. As you know, the first chakra is related to family, inherited karmic patterns, also related to family, relationships, survival fears, and it is also related to blood, epigenetics, and in women, the coccyx and the birth canal, the conduit that goes from the uterus to the outside of the body. This is the most essential aspect to start working with to move forward. At first, we need to establish strong foundations. Aries also rules our brain complex, eyes, thalamus, etc., which, as you know, is one of the most important organs in our body, as it rules the glands that produce hormones, as well as many other important body functions. When our brain is not balanced, our left and right body sides and energies are not balanced either, causing misalignments in our body functions and hence soul disconnection. Guides invite us this month to focus on the healing and reconnection of a very important part of our human bodies, the hypothalamus, pineal, and pituitary glands. We already started the inner work with the last two glands in March as part of the reconnection work of our 6th and 7th dimensional body channels. During this month, guides extend this inner work to achieve the process they call during March, trinitization, achieved as well by working on these three main glands of our brain complex, for they act as a trinity, as this 3 universal month also remarks, allowing divine communication, interpretation, and light activations. The hypothalamus is part of the limbic system, and together with the thalamus, both are an essential part of our well-being and divine connection, for our limbic system is in charge of our emotional responses. Both glands, especially the thalamus, are connected to our higher heart, the thymus gland, and hence the 9th chakra, which is part of the monad. When they are not healed, connected, and activated, the descension of guidance is challenging, and many may not really know the cause of why they are not receiving more insights. The truth, as we all know in this ascension path, is that to be able to receive, we need to reconstruct the channels that have been dormant through profound manipulation, and it is our inner task to achieve this work, for no one can do it for us, neither the energies nor the fact we are star-seeded souls. The conscious work of body reconnection is arduous, and does not only involve a few glands, but many other bones and organs in our bodies that need rehabilitation. There is no rush or pressure in our endless path of self-synthesis, which is what ascension truly is. 144, flowing in. For as eternal souls, we knew the path was not going to always be a bed of roses. We knew, though we came with all the inner resources necessary to remember and awaken when the time would be right for us, as both are key to starting the inner work of reconnection and empowerment. It is also pivotal during this Aries season to work on balancing the ego and understanding what power truly means. As humans, many often think power is about force, and unfortunately brutal force, as it is about imposing oneself on others. However, authentic power is based on sovereignty, which is when one has healed, become whole, and retrieved the memories of who one is, standing firm in one's power and choosing the highest frequency possible, so nothing and no one can defy it. Power is about being centered in our higher hearts, living within divine love and compassion, and neutralizing everything that is lower in essence or that tries to enslave our free will. Power is about being, flowing with what is, and allowing all things and beings to be who they truly are. And this is what Aries teaches us at this time, how to become authentic, empowered beings, leaving force and manipulation, which are the most common mechanisms of the ego, to confuse force with power and sovereignty. These are the most important areas that we are now invited to work with. While Aries reigns our heavens, it is only when we clear all the previous that we can recognize our power and start reclaiming our sovereignty. Stepping into our ascension journey may seem overwhelming sometimes, especially when we have not yet fully reconnected ourselves, receiving clear guidance about who we are, our mission, and what we need to heal in our journey. All comes gradually when we are ready to see and understand from a higher perspective. Our mission is to continue gently embodying our soul, monad, and the clarity both sent to us until we can put all the pieces of the puzzle together. Quitting is not an option once we have awakened to the truth, for as ascending souls, there is always something that brings us back to where we belong, to where we are meant to assist and be the love that we are. At this time and always, remember the power and wisdom within. The resources you do not know yet you have, but that help you, invisibly, to continue with your unique journey, getting closer to where you feel you desire to be next. For all within you is always being guided by a higher intelligence that knows where you are going, accompanying you unconditionally and perpetually. Remember, beloveds, love is your weapon. Use it wisely. Within infinite love, from NataliaAlba.com. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. The Eclipse Passageway, March 25th through April 8th, 2024, Day 8, Showing Your True Colors. Welcome to April. Dear friends, we are now fully immersed in the Eclipse Passageway energies, which started flowing in on March 25th with the lunar eclipse, and will last until around April 8th through 9th, when the total solar eclipse will take place during the new moon. I will be posting daily updates on the energies as we walk together this eclipse corridor. Today, Monday, April 1st, we move into a new frequency level sustained by the vibrations of number 4. Number 4 is related to self-expression, loyalty, emotional stability, trust, patience, safety, organization, and determination. 144, continuing to pulse in. all wonderful attributes that will help us navigate the second part of this eclipse corridor. Planetary speaking, this first week of April is also quite relevant, as today Mercury initiates its retrograde motion until April 25th. This energetic planetary twist is asking us to be patient, organized, and double-check every single big decision we are faced with during this period. And then on Thursday, April 4th, coinciding exactly with the 4/4/2024 energy portal, we will experience the whimsical alignment of 4 planets, Venus, Neptune, Saturn, and Mars, bringing in an extra dose of dreamy and visionary light codes. And 4 days later, the total solar eclipse under the new moon in Aries. We are all undergoing deep transformations at many different levels right now. Our energy fields are being stirred, cleansed, modified, energized, and reorganized by the light codes we have been receiving throughout this eclipse passageway, and will continue affecting us until the end of the year. All these inner and outer changes have one thing in common, bringing us closer to our true divine self. We are leaving behind outdated, limiting belief systems and structures that have been acting as barriers to our full self-expression. We are moving towards a more authentic, loving, and compassionate way of being, individually and collectively. But to do so, we need to relearn to love ourselves unconditionally first, to love our divine core, to love our true colors. Indeed, the individual evolutionary changes can take a while to manifest globally. However, every step each of us takes in the direction of our own personal evolution is what really counts and what will eventually manifest the global changes. It is time to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see who you truly are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, and not to dim your light according to who is in your presence. Please remember, you are not for everyone, and that is okay. Do not spend precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value when they won't ever resonate with you. Do not try to convince them to walk alongside you. This could create friction and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Keep facing your true north and keep shining your true light brightly for those who are able to rejoice in it. Take it easy these days if your body asks for some rest. Those who are energy sensitives can definitely feel the physical and emotional interchanges taking place almost on a daily basis. As I mentioned, our bodies are leaving behind old energetic structures from the very deep layers of our being. The nervous system is the most sensitive area of our body at the moment. The nervous system is releasing lots of pain and karmic memories which may generate all sorts of physical symptoms. Dizziness, eye and air issues, fatigue, lack of focus, memory problems, and a need to just be by yourself. Remember to practice grounding, heart reconnection, and to stay hydrated to assist the flow of information, old and new, within your body. I'll be posting more information on the 4/4 portal and the upcoming planetary alignment in future energy updates. Last but not least, the comet Pons Brooks will also be paying a near-Earth visit right before the solar eclipse. Fasten your seat belts, friends, and have a wonderful month of April. Much love, we are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn 144 God Code. Endings and beginnings are occurring simultaneously. Seeing the truth between deception and facts will continue until reality is crystal clear. Mercury retrograde is bringing these truths from the past to surface so you can heal and protect yourself. These things have been consciously or subconsciously holding you back from joy and prosperity. The power is yours, giving you strength to sift through the murkiness. Change is necessary based on your new understanding. You are meant to release the emotional baggage and karma so you are free of it in preparation for the Aries new moon eclipse. In Jesus Christus' name, Amen. God bless you, love Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Adrian Elise, April 1st through the 8th, 2024, Whole New World. We are in a powerful portal of transformation as we head into next week's total solar eclipse. This eclipse happens at 19 degrees, 24 minutes of Aries, putting the sun and the moon in exact conjunction with Chiron. The wounds of Chiron and Aries are about where we have allowed ourselves to be led off of our true path, and where we have given our energy away. But now we are taking back our power. It is a new start for our God-given human sovereignty. This eclipse is a potent marker in time, marking new beginnings. The light of Christ consciousness is flooding in, and nothing can stop it. We have been feeling Venus in Pisces and sextile to Uranus, and in opposition to Black Moon Lilith in Virgo. Our new path into sovereignty requires the feminine in all of us to level up. It's a time to drop the stories of shame and low self-worth and rise like a phoenix from the ashes. The mother is taking back her world and her power. The mother is claiming back her timeline and her rightful dominion over her realm. Her resources are no longer allowed to be used to cause harm. Period. End of story. It's all getting cleaned up now. The lion of feminine power, in true alignment with Source, is roaring through the night. Venus opposition with Black Moon Lilith is bringing to mind Venus's intense retrograde in Leo, where she had 3 conjunctions with Black Moon Lilith. From this side of the zodiac, Venus can see what needs to be done in order to clean up the mess. She is feeling strong and standing in her power. Venus will be coming up to Neptune this week, bringing forward a dreamy energy as we head into the eclipse. We are claiming back the mother's dream of Earth. Venus and Neptune come together at 28 degrees, which is the farthest Neptune has made it so far in Pisces. 2 and 8 add up to 10 or 1. This is telling us that we are putting the pieces of ourself back together. It's a new start for wholeness. It was at 28 degrees Leo on July 28th that Venus took her last retrograde. Everything astrologically is indicating a rebirth. It is a time to head in new directions. But still we are not clear on where we are going. Mercury's retrograde starting on April 2nd is bringing an energy of pause. Eclipse season also brings a feeling of time in between time. Venus with Neptune is making it all the more confusing, but at the same time very mystical. The time is ripe to imagine a new reality into being, and so we sit and wait, and breathe and rest, and dream and vision, and heal. Mercury will turn direct on April 26th, just a few days after the Scorpio full moon, which happens on April 23rd. This lunation marks the end of eclipse season. It's an incredibly powerful April, with Jupiter and Uranus finally meeting up in Taurus. They come together from the 18th to the 21st exact, but we will feel this energy into the month of May. Mars will be in sextile to these big player planets as they come together, bringing a powerful activation of our divine masculine. We are falling back in love and getting on board with her dream. Mercury exit retrograde shadow on May 14th, signaling the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. Mercury will move over into the sign of Taurus on May 16th, after 2 full months in the activating sign of Aries. Then it's time to shift into growing, building, and creating the dreams that we now see and remember. A new path is rising up to meet us as we drop the old stories and embrace a beautiful and peaceful alignment. This eclipse starts a new chapter of building back up our reality in the image and energy of the love of the Mother. She is carrying us over the threshold to a whole new world. From AdrianElise.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Colleen Lemma. On Monday, April 1st, Mercury, ruler of the mental realm, turns to retrograde motion at 27 degrees Aries. He will be retrograde through the sign of the Ram until April 25th, before turning back to direct motion at 16 degrees of this sign. Mercury rules thoughts, ideas, perceptions, and communications. Aries is about new beginnings, planting new seeds, initiation, assertiveness, action, confidence, courage, and take charge energy. Some keywords for Mercury retrograde are revise, reevaluate, revisit, redo, reassess, research, repair, redesign, reflect, and reimagine. So the new beginnings that we had in mind may need further thought and a little bit more time before they can be launched or manifested. They say there is a reason for everything. In this situation, it is for new information and messages to come into our awareness before making a decision, plan, or prognosis. Blessings of love and light to all from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury stations retrograde in Aries. Inevitably, with Mercury stationing retrograde, there may be mix-ups and delays to deal with, which is why this period is often so maligned. But if we pay attention, we will find that there are important lessons to be learned. As we wait, toes tapping in the queue, bemoaning the late taxi, cursing the held-up check, Mercury asks us to step out of human time and into cosmic time. Aries is hot, fast, impulsive, and patient. If the mind is on fire, it's hard to think clearly. Sharpen your intellect with new information. Thrash out ideas on paper. Reassess your goals. Consider what inspires you, what motivates you. Explore why you think, what you think. During the next 3 weeks, there is an opportunity to find your voice amidst the noise. Listen. Be aware of your triggers. Guard against conflict. Walk away if necessary. Drive carefully with consideration for others, and keep your wits about you. If you are delayed, held back, or stopped, trust that something better is unfolding. Patience, patience, patience. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Zolkeen Times, Keen 163, Blue Resonant Night. Resonant is the name for the number 7, and its keywords are inspire, attune, and channel. The 7th day of a wave spell is all about fine-tuning your intuition and listening to your inner voice. Be still and meditate if you like. Fine-tuning takes relaxation because we all have intuition, but we tend not to be still enough to make good use of it. Spirit is always trying to speak to us, but over time human beings have become unaccustomed to receiving the messages. This is the 7th day of the Red Earth wave spell, with its agenda of evolving. By using your intuition today, we can tune into that agenda and make some progress in our lives. Today is Blue Night, and its keywords are dreaming, abundance, and intuition. The Blue Knight has a wonderful imagination and always invites us to use ours too. Today is about dreaming and the abundance it can bring. As it is a resonant day, we can tune into our dreams and bring them out of the dark into our conscious minds. This means that today we can use our intuition to feel which dream is ripe for coming true and which dream should be left alone. Our psychic powers, when used properly, can make decision-making much easier. Imagine always knowing what was the right thing to do. Every time we make choices based on our gut feeling, it turns out much better. Well, today, if you consider the combination of day and number, then we really should be using our psychic powers to attract abundance into our lives. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Resonant Night, 7 Akbal, Keen 163, 1st of April 2024, Attuning to the Dream. 1/4/2024 equal 148 equal 112 equal 13 equal 4. 4/4 New Earth Code. Day codes 1 New Beginnings. Leader Original Independent Unique. 4 Form Structure Foundation Earth Angelic. Month Year Codes 4. 8 Infinite Abundant Source Flow. 12 Acquiring Spiritual Strength Wisdom. 3 Holy Trinity Joy Communication Creativity. 2 Twins Partners Cooperation Alliances Duality. 20 The Awakening Clear Vision. 24 Charisma Happiness Healing Joy. Keen 163 equal 10. Manifestation Perfection Power equal 1 New Beginnings Leader. 1144 a day for attuning to the best path for manifesting your dreams. Welcome to April. April is the 4th Gregorian month and is in the domain of fiery warrior Aries and earthy sensual Taurus, Western zodiac signs. 4 is an earth number and Taurus is an earth sign, giving us a solid foundation on which to construct new earth. The 4 relates to form, structure, foundation, stability, and practicality. It relates both to the earth plane and paradoxically to the angelic realms. We are currently in the red earth wave spell, so all matters pertaining to the earth, Gaia, are highlighted as our Pachamama forges ahead on her ascension path. April is a 12-3 universal month. When we add 2024 equal 8, the yearly total to April, the 12 is symbolized by the 12 apostles and gaining knowledge, wisdom, and strength from the journey. The frequency of 3 is a holy number representing the holy triad, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, or rather Mother, Father, God, and Child. 3 brings laughter, joy, and happiness. It concerns communication and expression of creativity. A beautiful divine frequency that is sure to lift our spirits this month. Day 7 in the red earth wave spell of evolution, through navigating our way through the signs, synchronicity, and earth magic, flowing and aligning with the rhythms and cycles of Nova Gaia. Today is a day of inspired dreaming. We are guided by our far-reaching visions, following our intuition and listening to the synchronicities, leading to the manifestation of our great dreams. Tone of creation, resonant tone 7 in the emotional realm. Action inspires, power channel, essence attunement. The resonant tone very powerfully ignites the potential for great alchemy today. It provides the ability to fine-tune and channel the divine forces available to us, to walk through the doorways, offering new pathways and opportunities. Today we are super sensitive as we are attuned through our senses, the emotional feeling body. So tune in and feel what your body is sensing about your inherent abundance and manifesting your dream life. At tone 7, our vibrating phenomenon learns to be still and to listen. Mystical 7 understands that everywhere is magical, but right here is better. Once we attune and then channel the magic through this present moment. Number 7 is also the frequency of the mystic and the magician, giving you the magic to manifest your dreams. Go forth and live an inspired life. Paradise awaits. Today's question is, how can I attune to the vision of collective abundance to live a truly inspired life? Collectively, am I willing to release the past, reset, and attune to a higher timeline and bliss-filled reality? Divine blessings for finding your golden key to unlock your prosperity. Make a wish at 444 and set yourself free. Great dreams really do come true. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 163, Blue Resonant Night. The mantra, the code for today is, I channel in order to dream, inspiring intuition. I seal the input of abundance with the resonant tone of attunement. I am guided by the power of vision. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Or you could also support our work and mission with a one-time donation to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at egolovecondor.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful divine decree from Divine Brother of the Light Azul Lopez. Decree of the Golden Lightning. In the name of my beloved presence I am, and beloved Christ consciousness I am in me. I love you, I adore you. I invoke the golden flame of enlightenment to envelop me today and all around me. I am the enlightenment and wisdom of God, leading myself in everything I do. I bless all that I contact today. Beloved golden flame corrects all imperfections in me and around me. I have the infinite capacity to fulfill all my needs and requirements. Archangel Jophiel. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, sacred month of April as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into the new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.